right, welcome back. We're in our second game of the day and fourth game of the tournament here in Kansas City. Batbusters versus the Kansas Renegades. Batbusters are hitting first. Here, coach is still talking with the umpire, so we haven't officially gotten started yet. It is hot. That's the best I could say. Hot and humid. Much more so than it was for our noon game today. And we'll be in the dugout facing the sun. So smart of the hometown, I guess we'll call it, Kansas Renegades, to grab that first base dugout there in the shade. It's 6:05 local time, 5:05 in Colorado. 6:05 a.m. in Vietnam. If you took a little nap after the last game, woke up, welcome back. Welcome to all our friends in Colorado who are watching it from afar. Long conversation on home plate. Only one umpire here at the moment. I don't know if we'll get a second umpire or not. I'd like to think we would, but I'm not seeing one. I'm all set. I got it. Yep. Just letting Adam know I have the other team's lineup. Always nice when you can do a quick scan on Game Changer with the other team. Give them your lineup and they give you theirs. Just not even a click of a button. You just have to put your camera on it. It's in there. Some sort of delay still as the Renegades have not come out of the dugout. They're going back in. A couple of catcher pitcher looked like they were coming out. They're going back in. I think they're waiting on a second umpire. I don't see one coming. We'll just hang out. See when we get started. We're going to be a little late. 6:07 local time. Game time is supposed to be 6.
All right, where's my blues? I'll put them on. You want to do home or field? Yeah. You're right. Do home. Field goal's good.
Here comes another umpire. Coming in on the bullpen cart.
We're over here. Okay, we're over here. You look like you relaxed. You were like heading that way. You were trying not to. It's not Batbusters. Like Batbusters.
Okay, the Renegades have taken the field as our second umpire has showed up. Number 7, Gonzalez on the mound for the Renegades. Haley will be leading off for the Batbusters here. She's stepping up to the plate. Umpire's still getting situated. Cleaning off home plate. first pitch at 6:09 p.m. The fly ball to right field. Second baseman unable to corral it, and there's a leadoff single. It was sort of looped over the infielder's head. Second baseman made an attempt at it, but could not quite get it. That'll bring Rylan up to the bat. Rylan's moved up to the number 2 spot in the order. Rylan bunts. Ooh, got lucky there. First we got lucky, then they got lucky. It's popped up, could have been caught. Nobody was able to get to it. But they almost touched it in fair territory, at which point everyone would have been safe. But it rolled foul. So it goes in as a foul ball, strike one. Ground ball over to shortstop. I'll get the lead runner there. So 1 out on the fielder's choice. Shortstop over to second base. That'll bring up Brooklyn. Called strike one. Foul ball. 0-2 is the count. And there's a swing and a miss. Looked like maybe a rise ball. 2 outs. That'll bring Elena up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Rylan's stealing second. She's in safe. So with 2 outs, runner on second base, count is 0-1. Elena chance here. Single anywhere in the outfield probably scores a run. It's a fly ball. Looked like the rise ball again. Got the pop up. Center fielder makes the catch, and that's the end of the top of the first inning. No runs on 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the first inning. We'll get the defense here set for you in a moment. As the Batbusters come out. Pitching here will be Sophie Horovitz. Steffi Hopkins behind home plate catching. Elena will be on third base. Haley on shortstop. Grace at second base, and Brooklyn at first base. Outfield from left to right is Rylan, Alex, and Sophie Magley. There are some high clouds moving in. Hopefully that'll cool things down a little bit. The real break will be a cold front that moves through in the middle of the night. We're expecting some pretty nasty weather overnight, and then again tomorrow afternoon and evening here in this area. So we'll have to stay tuned to see what happens tomorrow with the games. Leadoff hitter for the Renegades stepping up. Number 2, Rose. Lots of dirt being kicked around at home plate there. Trying to get comfortable. Here comes first pitch. Down low, ball 1. There's a called strike. Nice pitch there, 1-1. Up high, 2-1. Count is 2-1 here. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the first inning. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 2-2. Popped up. Seffi under it. Makes the catch from foul territory for the first out. Next batter up is number 23 for the Renegades. There's a change up. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 1-1 is count. Seems to be a lot of sand in the batter's box. This hitter's kicking it around as well. Ball low, 2-1. Ground ball snagged by Elaine at third base, over to Brooklyn at first for the second out. Nice play there. That's called strike 1. 0-1. Ooh, changeup called for a ball. Not sure where that missed. 1-1 is the count. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count. And a strikeout to end the inning there. Nice job. So at the end of 1 inning, scoreless, Batbusters coming up to the plate. Last night we talked about giving away a cat. Well, not giving away, but Maria was going to get a free cat if somebody hit a home run. Tonight, Sophie H's turn. A home run in this game means Sophie gets a new dog. She's got two beautiful labs at home, chocolate lab and a black lab. Home run by anyone on the team tonight, Sophie gets a new dog. Coming up to the plate now is Seffi, trying to make that dream come true. First pitch inside for ball one. Foul ball. 1-1. Ground ball. Third baseman takes it on a nice courtesy hop, and that's the first out. Just kind of hit down into the ground. If this was on the turf that we played in yesterday, that might have hung up in the air long enough to be safe at first, but that we're on the dirt tonight, so that just gave a nice one bouncer to the third baseman, threw it over to first for the out. Here comes Sophie Magley. Strike one. Nice pitch on the inside corner. A little swing and a miss, strike two. 0-2 count here. Ball just inside. Went back to the inside corner. Almost got it. 1-2 count. Foul tip. Staying alive. 1-2. Well, swings for the rise ball that gets popped up to center field. Popped by the center fielder, charging in for the second out. Alex up to the plate now with 2 outs. Ooh, swings at the rise ball. Now this pitcher sees that we're swinging at the rise ball. We're going to see a few more of those, I think. 0-1 count. Best way to beat a rise ball is to recognize it and not swing. Easier said than done, of course. That's a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2 is the count. Called strike three, that inside corner. Pitcher's got a few called strikes there. And we go to the bottom of the second inning, still scoreless. Here we go, cleanup hitter for the Renegades, leading things off here in the bottom of the second inning, number 33. Swing and a miss, strike one. There's a changeup. I think it's maybe being called high. Looks like it went right down the middle. Called the ball. 1-1. There's ball 2, 2-1. With the rise ball there. A little too high. 3-1 count here to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Tough count for the pitcher here. You don't want to give up an easy one. There's ball 4. Brings up number 24, Molitor. No relation that we know of to Paul Molitor, Hall of Fame infielder. Played for several teams, including the Brewers and the Twins. Bunting. Brooklyn fields it over to Grace at first. Nice job fielding and covering there for the first out. So with one out, runner on second base now. Here comes number 3, Kern. This team is called the Kansas Renegades, Kern. So if I had to guess, no relation to the manager. Swing and a miss. That was a big swing. Trying to score 2 right there on one swing. 0-1 is the count. Ground ball. Laid on third. Over to first. There's a play back to third. And it's a double play. A lane to Brooklyn at first. Brooklyn back to Haley at third. And it's a beautiful double play. So I like to see the defense working there. We go to the top of the third inning, still scoreless. Eight, 9, 10 up for the Batbusters this inning. Grace, Sophie O, and Sophie H will be at bat. Here we go. First pitch here in the top of the third inning coming into Grace. Ball outside. 1-0. Check swing foul. 1-1. The slight breeze blowing left to right across the field here. It's a much appreciated breeze. Foul ball there. Also had a play on the right side, 1-2. Ball outside, 2-2. Oh, strike three. That was the rise ball. That's been very effective today. The sun is behind a cloud right now, so we're getting a little reprieve. Come over and get a different vantage point. There's a ball. Fouled back. 1-1 is count. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got one out. 1-2 count. Top of the third. No score in the game. There's a ball low. 2-2 is the count. A ball iron outside. 3-2 now. See if we can work a leadoff walk here. They're going to come with that rise ball is my guess. If they can lay off it, probably be ball 4. Oh, off-speed pitch. Pops straight up. Catcher makes the play. Sophie H now up to bat with 2 outs in the top of the third. Foul tip, strike 1. Umpire took that one in the mask, I think. He's going to take a moment to catch his breath, make sure he's okay. Seems to be joking over there, so that's good. Might have got him in the arm, actually. Just kind of taking a look at it. Seems to be okay. So 0-1 count with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. Sophie H at the plate. right field. Second baseman walking backwards and gets it on the grass. So that's a third out. All right, here we go. Bottom of the third inning. Still scoreless. Number 10, Stanhope to the plate for the Kansas Renegades. Getting some last minute instruction from the coach. First pitch on outside for ball one. If you didn't listen in on the first game, one of the nice things about these fields here at the West Complex, yesterday we were in the East Complex, 3-2 East and 3-2 West, is 3-2 West has a net system above the crowd area, so you don't have to worry about foul balls. There's a swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 count. Ball up high. Swing, foul back. 2-2 is the count. A little hop fly that just squeezes past the infield. Haley made a good effort at it. That's going to go down as a single. So with one aboard on first base, the number 8 hitter in the lineup, number 21 at the plate, nobody out. Called strike. Runner's stealing seconds and is safe. It's close play. But gets in, slides under that. Umpire was there to see it. Wow, just watching the other field, balls getting thrown all over the place. Runner just scored from first on multiple bad throws. Pass first, then pass third. Hopefully that kind of stuff stays on that field unless there's a bunch of crap that's popped up. Foul. I thought it was. I missed the pitch. I got distracted over there. Oh, it looks like it's 1-2. The bunt attempt, there was a question whether there was 2 strikes on the bunt attempt there. The ball up high, 2-2 now. That'll teach me for looking at the other field. I think that count was right though. Ooh, that ball just missed now. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the rise ball. Strike 3. So 1 out. Number 16 comes to the plate with a runner on second base for the Renegades. I'm going to learn a little bit more about what exactly a Renegade is in between innings. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a ball. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout on the rise ball. So 2 quick strikeouts. Runner still at second base here on that leadoff single. And that brings up number 7 for the Renegades. Change up for the first pitch. Ball 1. Ball just low, 2-0. Sun has come out of the cloud and the heat is back on. Ball 3-0 now. See if she got battle back here. There's a called strike right down the middle. 3-1. Didn't give in. Another strike right down the middle. So 3-2 here. Batter was hoping for a walk. Let's see what happens here now on a full count with 2 outs and a runner on second base. A runner on second base is not necessarily moving with this pitch because there's no force. So they could be thrown out even on a walk here. They are going anyway. And it's fouled off. Let's see if the defense picked up on that. In case there's a walk here, could make the throw out to third. And if you throw it and the runner going to first interferes with the throw, it's an automatic out. Runner's going, fouled off. It looks to me like the runner's going just out of habit, I would say, that it's a 3-2 2-out count. But in fact, you don't have to run in, shouldn't unless you're trying to steal third base here. popped up to center field, just over the infield. That's going to get a run home as the runner moving there gets that head start. So fortuitous timing there in the full count. Batter battled, fouled a few pitches off, managed to loop one over the infield. Runner on second was moving on the pitch, right or wrong, but they had a good jump, so they scored easily even though the ball wasn't hit very far. And we're at the top of the lineup now. 2 outs, runner on first base. Renegades now up 1-0. There's a foul ball on a check swing. 0-1. Ball, steal attempt, and caught stealing. So inning ends on the caught stealing. And the Batbusters come up here in the top of the 4th inning. Be top of the lineup. Let's see if they can change their fortunes a little bit. Maybe lay off the rise ball. Haley leading things off. We had a quick flyover just now. I think that's the plane getting ready to land in Kansas City. Little blooper. Caught by the shortstop there. Good job getting to it before it hit the ground. So 1 pitch, 1 out there. Rylan up to the plate now. Rylan hit into a fielder's choice first time up. This is a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Foul back. 0-2 count. Pitcher's done a great job keeping the pitch count down. A lot of strikes. And only at 36 pitches here in the 4th inning. And there's strike 3 right down the middle. So 2 outs. Bring Brooklyn up to the plate. Called strike. Ground ball to shortstop. Fielded cleanly over to first base. And there's the out 1-2-3 inning. Going to the bottom of the fourth inning, 1-0, Kansas Renegades in the lead. First pitch changeup in for a called strike one. 0-1. Ooh, check swing, foul ball, 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the rise ball. So both teams have been victims to that rise ball. And it is a tough pitch to lay off of. Takes extreme discipline and practice. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Well, we're in the bottom of the fourth inning. We've got one out. Got a flying ant on my leg. Wants to say hi. We'll give him a little boost over to the lawn. First pitch in for ball one. He's trying to get me to let go of him. I don't think so, buddy. Been on me a couple times. There we go. He's set free to safer area. Almost stepped on him twice. Ball up high. 2-0. Called strike. Batter showed bunt. I don't think they were looking to bunt though. I think they were looking to get ball three. So count is now 2-1. Fly ball, center field. Alex calls for it. Has it. And there's the second out. We go to the third hitter in the lineup, number 17 here, with 2 outs in the bottom of the fourth inning. Swing and a miss, strike one. There's another strike there. That was the curveball, 0-2 count. Hit to the outside corner, just perfectly. Ball is Low, golfed out a little bit, hit right to right in left field for the third out of the inning. So good job there by the Batbusters for a 1-2-3 inning. We go to the fifth now. We're moving along here. This could go a full 7 at the current pace. We'll have 4, 5, 6 in the lineup. Hopefully 7, 8, 9, 10. And maybe back to 1 again. I think the hitters should be expecting a strike. Pitcher's at a near 80% strike percentage. That pop-up goes into the netting above. I'm wrong, actually. Sophie's at 80% strike percentage. Her pitcher is at much higher percentage there. Let's see if I can get back to that screen there. Oh, also at about 80%. There's the ball inside. There's the ball hitting to center field for a single. Nice job. Leadoff single. Sevy Hopkins coming to the plate now. Ball up high. 1-0 is the count. Oh, that ball's hit hard. Pitcher gets your glove on it as it was kind of heading towards the pitcher's head. Self-defense. That ball was high exit velocity. Everyone seems to be okay. That ricocheted off the glove into center field for a single for Seffi. So glad the pitcher had that kind of quick reaction. Sophie Magley going up to the plate. We'll get a courtesy runner for the catcher here. Brooklyn goes over to first base to run. So first and second base, nobody out here in the top of the fifth inning. Batbusters trying to get their first rally going here. Mags turns to bunt, but foul. the sacrifice bunt. Kind of want to square a little earlier and just kiss the ball as it comes in with your bat. Not trying to surprise him with a last second show. He's trying to advance the runner. There it is. Early show of bunt here. And there it is. That's exactly what you want to do. Perfect sacrifice bunt. Runners move to second and third base. And so with one out, runners on second and third base. Alex at the plate. Tying run on third. Go ahead run on second. You want to have something productive here. Ground ball. Up the middle probably scores a run. Certainly on the right side. Fly ball to the outfield scores a run. The ball's inside for ball one. From Elena on third base. Brooklyn on second base. 1-0 is the count. We'll take a hit, of course. But if not a hit, a productive out is always good in this situation. There's a fly ball to center field. It's going to be shallow. I think they're going to send her. Here it comes. That's a great throw. But it was offline, and Elena is safe. So sacrifice fly doing the job there. Brooklyn moves up to third on the throw. Elena scores on the sac fly. It's now 1-1 here, top five. 2 outs. And Grace coming to the plate. See if she can keep things going. Base hit here will score the go-ahead run, which is Brooklyn standing on third base. Ball up high and inside. Fly ball that is very high, might be trouble. No, right fielder claims it. But tying run comes in. We go to the bottom fifth, tied 1-1. I mentioned earlier we're going to talk about Renegades. There's a lot of historical meanings, but we'll go with a more modern meaning. Renegade represents a bold rebel, a rule breaker, or an independent thinker who proudly goes against the grain. It's no longer having the negative connotation of betrayal it once had. It's more of an anti-establishment attitude and a refusal to conform. So, as a sports team, I think it probably means fierce, unpredictable, and fearless. That would be my guess. That's why this team is probably called the Renegades. But we don't know. They may have picked the name out of a hat, as far as we know. Here we go, bottom of the fifth inning. First pitch, outside, ball one. There's a foul ball. 1-1 count here. Foul tip there as well. 1-2 is the count. The change up. Ooh, I don't know where that missed. The umpire will not call that pitch. 2-2 is the count. I think it's fooling him as much as the hitter on those pitches. It looked like it was right down the middle, but nonetheless, 2-2 is the count. Foul tip. Another foul ball. Still 2-2. I'd like to see them go back to the change up here. And the umpire sees it twice his hand at bat. If we get it in the same spot, I think we'll get the call this time. Well, went up a little higher. Batter holds off, so 3-2. There is the changeup. Slow rounder, second base. Over to first. Beats it. Gotta charge that. That was we have a defensive change, so new fielder in on second base there. Bunting here, fouled off. That's called strike. 0-2 count. Rise ball. Unable to corral that one behind the plate, so that advances the runner. So nobody out runner on second base on. It wasn't really an error. It was just a lack of aggressive play on second base. And then the pass ball. There's a strikeout. So that's important out. One out. Runner still on second base. Tied 1-1, bottom of the fifth inning. Up to the plate is Kern. Kern took some big swings first time up, but ultimately hit into a double play. Foul ball. Oh, what is the count? There's the changeup. So won't call it a strike. So that's a ball. 1-1. There's the ball low and inside. 2-1. Fly ball. Oh, just bloops over the infield. That's been the story of the day on the hits. All little bloopers over the infield. Runner on second unable to advance. So runners are on first and second base. We have one out. And we have a mound visit here. Stanhope single to left field her first time though. We don't want to see that happen again here. But we'll see what happens. 1 out, runners on first and second here, bottom of the 5th inning. Couple of infield hits essentially. First pitch outside, ball 1. Ball up high, 2-0. Up and squeezing the zone a little bit. Shows bunt. Isn't bunting though. That's the 2-0 approach that this team has taken. Shows bunt, looking for ball 3. Pitch over the middle for a strike, so 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2. A little healthier breeze picking up now. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice pitch there. So now 2 outs. Runners still on first and second. Bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. There's a called strike right down the middle. Maybe got the inside corner a little bit. 0-2 count. Oh, foul tip. Just got a piece of it to stay alive. 0-2 remains the count. Oh, a nice rise ball, but Bowder laid off of it. 1-2. Still ahead in the count here. Oh, don't know where that missed. 2-2. Popped up, out of play, straight back into the netting. There's the changeup. Strike 3. Came in a little bit lower this time, and he called it. Strikeout looking, great pitch. Gets out of that mini jam. Again, they were just infield little light hits. Nothing you can do about them sometimes. But no damage. So we go to the 6th inning. Score is 1-1. We'll have 9-10-1. Sophie O, Sophie H, Haley. All right, here we go. Sophia leading things off. There's a fly ball to right field. That's going to drop in for a leadoff single. Nice job by Sophia to get things going here. Sophie H coming up to the plate now. Nobody out, runner on first base. Top of the 6th inning. We're tied 1-1. Trying to help herself out here. Squares the bunt. Ball actually is up high, pulls back, gets past the catcher. And that's a ball. Let's advance on the wild pitch. So runner now on second base. We'll see if they keep the bunt down to advance the runner. Or a single here could potentially score a run. So let's see what they like to do here. Oh, good swing and a miss, but foul tipped right back. So that's a 1-1 count. Not the swing we want to see. Just want to make some contact in the opposite direction of where it went. Squares the bunt. That goes foul. Out of play. So interesting decision there. They went with a bunt on the 1-1 after swinging away. There's a bunt, a swing, and a bunt. 1-2 count. Runner on second base. Oh, swing and a miss. So 1 out. Haley at the plate now. It was 1 for 2 on the day. Ball inside. Ball inside, 2-0. Ooh, foul ball. That's a good swing. 2-1 is the count. Haley had a single, a double, and a triple in the game. Second game last night. Just missed a cycle. Only got up 3 times, so didn't have a chance. Hard to get 4 at-bats in a 7-inning or timed game. There's the ball up high, 3-1. Ducks that one coming in high and inside for ball 4. So with 1 out, runners are on first and second base. Ryland coming up to the plate. See if maybe we get a bunt here. Love to get a bunt on the first base side. There's the bunt, but it goes up and off the cage behind home plate for a foul ball. That was a slap hit attempt. Swing and a miss. 0-2 is the count. There's the ball up high. That gets past the catcher. Everybody advances. So it's a 1-2 count. Runners on second and third base. Adam is talking with Rylan about strategy here. Fly ball to the outfield could score a run. We saw a center fielder has a really good arm. Almost had a throw out at the plate that otherwise would have been an easy play against most center fielders. It was just a little offline. I don't want to see that again, though. Foul tip. 1 and 2. Better to get just a hit here and not worry about the tag-up situation. One out. Second and third base are the runners. Sophie O on third. Haley on second. Tie score 1-1 here in the top of the 6th. Rylan at the plate. Count is 1 and 2. Pop it up at the infield. It's in foul territory. And so no infield fly rule with it in foul territory, but it is caught by the catcher. So 2 outs. Now bring Brooklyn to the plate here. Looking to take advantage of this opportunity here with 2 runners in scoring position. But 2 outs. Fouled back. There's a ground ball. Ooh. Out at first. Shortstop wasn't sure to go to third or first. Gave us a chance, but made the nice throw. So bottom of the 6th inning. 1-1 is the score. We're going to go 7 innings here tonight. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's probably about 80 minutes in. So this inning takes a while. No guarantee we'll go to the 7th inning. They started a little late, but I don't know when they started the clock. They had the coaches meeting at home plate, and then took a long time to get a second umpire here. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1. Change up, low and inside ball. 1-1 is the count. Weak little blooper, first base. ball or par. 2-2 is the count. Popped up. That might be playable. Elena calls for it and foul territory and third base. Stays with that. That ball was a mile high. We saw a landing plane at Kansas City divert to get away from that ball. But that's the first out. Nice job, Elena. This is the pitcher. Had a really nice at-bat that knocked in the first run of the game. There's a ground ball with shorts up. And just helping themselves out with their second hit of the day. 2 for 2 of the day for the opposing pitcher. 1 out, runner on first base here. Bottom 6th inning. Tied 1-1. Courtesy runner in for the pitcher. Called strike. Nice pitch there, low and inside. Umpire definitely likes the low pitch, which I think is why he wasn't calling those changeups earlier. 0-1 is the count. There's a called strike. 0-2. That sort of belt to knees strike zone is what the college game has gone to. And that's where the umpire today is calling it. Foul ball back. 0-2 is the count. Oh, swing and a miss on the rise ball. Strikeout for the second out of the inning. Let's see if we can finish this off strongly in this inning and go to a 7th inning. Batters made good contact today with a ground out and a fly out, number 23. And that ball is crushed left field, but Ryland calmly catches it. It didn't have much carry on it. Off the bat, it looked like it was going far. Ryland just stood there, made the nice, easy catch, and we go to the 7th inning. Tied 1-1. Nice to get a full regulation game in. Question is, will we have an outcome? It is possible to get a tie in pool play. Tie's better than a loss, but a win's better than both. We'll have 4, 5, 6 in the lineup coming up. Elena leading things off, followed by Seffi and Sophie Magley. Ball 1, low and inside. There's a ball, also inside. 2-0. Elena's 1 for 2 on the day. Fly ball to center field and a single to center field. That ball's hit to left center field. And it's over the head of the left fielder. Unable to get there. Elena's going, she was going for 3, decides to put the brakes on at 2. Wisely dives back head first with a leadoff double. She hit that well. That fence out there is pretty far. I don't have my glasses on, but I want to say it says 230. I might have been out in some other parks. The lines are 200, but that's 230 out there. That was almost a new dog for Sophie H. As we said earlier today, a home run. And Sophie gets a 3rd dog. Ball up high. 1-0 is the count. Ball low and inside, 2-0. So, catcher goes out, has a quick conversation with the pitcher. Maybe just settle them down. As we have the go-ahead run on second base with nobody out. Elaine is the runner on the leadoff double. Seffi at the plate, 2-0. Seffi 1 for 2 on the game. Her hit was a line drive right back to the pitcher, who got her glove on it to save her face, really. She doesn't have a mask on, but you don't want to get hit with a ball coming that hard. Ricocheted off the glove all the way to center field. That's how hard it was hit. Everybody was okay. Foul ball. 2-1. Just a little late on that one. You could feel the power, though, off that foul tip even. Put a significant dent in the fence. There's the ball inside. Ball scooted away from the catcher, but not far enough for Elena to take a chance here. We want to get that run in, and no need with nobody out to take any extra chances. You got to be sure if you're going to advance on that. So 3-1 count. Pitcher takes the signal, looks in. Here comes the pitch. Up high, ball 4. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. Brooklyn goes in, a courtesy run. So Sophie Magley to the plate here. Sophie had a sacrifice fly to center field her last time up. Want to get something to move the runners up here. A swing and a miss. Went after the rise ball. Ball low and inside. 1-1 is the count. Managed to get the pitcher's pitch count up a little where we'd like it to be. 77 pitches here in the 7th inning. Not bad, really, for a pitcher, but she was really low earlier in the game. Oh, that's going to be a infield fly. So 1 out, runners on first and second base still with Alex coming up to the plate. Pops it up, but it's going to be out of play into the netting. So new life there. That thought might come down in play, but fortunately it didn't. So 0-1 count here for Alex. Alex is due for something big here. Good hard hit line drive somewhere in the outfield. See if she can get on top of one. There it is. Line drive, left field. That's going to go all the way to the fence. That's going to score 2 runs. As Brooklyn rounds third, there could be a play at the plate. Here comes the throw. She's in easy. And Alex is on second base. Perfect timing. Exactly what we needed, and she was right on that pitch there. Great hit, clutch hit. That brings Grace to the plate. Here, 1 out, runner on second base. The score is now 3-1 Batbusters. Ball low. Renegades are the home team, so they'll get an at bat, even though time is likely expired at this point, or is awful close. Ball up high. 2-0. Oh, throw down to second, gets away, and Alex advances to third. So with 1 out, runner on third base now. Almost anything other than an infield pop-up is going to score Alex. Anything in play, I should say. 2-0 count. Swing and a miss. That was the rise ball. 2-1. Right off that one nicely. 3-1 is the count now. The strike zone is low, so look for that pitch down or get that walk. That was a nice pitch in the strike zone. Swing and a miss. So 3-2 count here with 1 out. Oh no, that's going to be a near double play, but instead we might get a run here. Wow. So what happened there was line drive back to the pitcher for the out. Alex was caught a little too far down the line on contact. They threw to third for the double play. The ball got away, and Alex came home on the errant throw to third base. So it's now 4-1 here. Sophie O at the plate. Nobody on base at this point. 2 outs. There's a fly ball to right field. The right fielder had to jump to get it. That was well hit. Second time in a row Sophie's gone that way. But that ends the inning. The great inning there in the top of the 7th inning. It's 4-1. See if we can wrap this up. We're 3-4-5 in the batting order for the Renegades. So going to have to go through the heart of the lineup. Grace is back in the game at second base. Defense, rest of the defense looks the same. Nice to get the win here and even our record up on the tournament at 2-2. We got one more game right after this one, so don't go too far when we wrap up today. Game time is 8 o'clock local, 7 p.m. Colorado time. Might be a few minutes delayed since this game is going a little long, but we'll see. you see a haze on the field. Other games are over and they're dragging the fields, but the fields are a bit dry, so there's just a lot of dust floating around. Here we go, first pitch at the bottom of the 7th inning, up 4-1 for the Batbusters. And a swing and a miss, strike one. Good start there. That was the rise ball. This batter hit a fly ball to left field last time up. Right with the same pitch, held off this time. 1-1. Staying up there, not offering. 2-1. Might have been the curveball. It was tailing a little outside. There's a pop-up. Sophie's coming in, charging, and gets the ball. Nice play. So 1 out right there. Good aggressive effort there. Sophie right off the bat was running towards that. Made the catch. Batter now is the cleanup hitter. Cassidy has a walk and a single on a ground ball to second base. That's a rise ball. Ball 1. This is the number 4 hitter in the lineup. Ball up high. High and outside, 2-0. Sophie just crossed the 100 pitch mark. She's actually at 101. There's a called strike. Nice pitch. 2-1 is the count. Line drive. Oh, just over the outstretched arm of Haley at shortstop for a single. So runner at first base here with 1 out. Molitor to the plate. Molitor had a sacrifice and a strikeout on the day so far. Want to get the out here, lead runner if possible. Double play would be great. Swing and a miss, strike 1. All 1 count. Hardest out to get is the last out. We've got 2 more to go. There's a perfect pitch right there. Called strike. That had some heat on it. 0-2 count. Went with the rise ball. Ball gets away from the catcher, so the runner advances. Runner at second base is not really an important run, as the score is 4-1, and this is the last inning. Count is 1-2. I want to get this out here. And we do with a strikeout. Nice swing and a miss. 2 outs. Now brings up Kern, 1 for 2. Ground into double play. Had a single just over the shortstop's head. Ball just low. 1-0. That's the place to be, though. There's a little weak foul ball to the first base side. Didn't have enough air to make a play there, but goes in as a strike. 1-1. 1-1 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Runner on second base. Oh, that foul tipped right back in the helmet of Seffi. Seems to be okay. Umps giving her a moment to catch her breath. So 1-2 count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Batbusters up 4-1. Looking for one more out here to get the win and even their record at 2-2 on the tournament. Oh, there's a rise ball. Didn't go for it. Ball up high. 2-2. That's a good pitch, but the hitter didn't offer. That's fouled out of play off the left side. So count remains 2-2. Haven't seen a changeup in a while. Maybe we see that here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Great game. Great win for the Batbusters. 4-1. So record is now 2-2 on the tournament. We'll have one more game of pool play coming up in about 10-15 minutes, depending on how quickly they turn it around. But great pitching there by Sophie. Excellent defense all game. Timely hitting there in the top of the 7th inning. So all in all, the best win, I would say, of this tournament here for the Batbusters. We'll sign off here, and we'll see you soon. Bye.